we'll show you how to import the still images that you shot for your Pixilation project and import them into WeVideo and set the frame rate. First, we're going to go to Media. So in our main page here, clicking Home, go to Media, and we're going to create a folder for our Pixilation photographs. So if you don't do this, what happens is, you can see what I've done here is I've just imported a bunch of them. It makes a big mess. So I'm going to click the New Folder button right here, and I'll call this Pixilation. I've done this before, so I'll call it Pixilation 2. Click Create, and now I have a folder for this. I'll double click that folder to open it. Now I'm going to minimize the screen so I can open up a Finder window that I've created here. So this is all my still pictures that I've taken from this camera on the computer, and I'm going to add the media by dragging them into here. So it says drag and drop media. So I'll just click that and drag it in. And that should take a moment, hopefully. It didn't jam up. Let's try that again. All right. Okay, so I can see right down here the import progress is happening. So the images are going to start to show up. Now, I didn't take the full number of photographs for this assignment, just a few to demonstrate the process. All right, so here we are at 98%, 100%. I'm now ready to go ahead and go to my Projects tab right here, and I'm going to create a new project. So to do that, I'll click right here, Create New Project, a little plus sign, and I'm going to call this one Pixilation 2, since I've done this one before. I've got 3 options here. This is going to be a personal project. I'm not sharing this with anyone, collaborating with anyone. So, and instead of importing them here, I'm just going to click Next and then Create Video. Okay, so I don't need to select anything from that first window. What I want to do now is I'm going to go to my Media folder here, and I'll see that I've got my images in Pixilation 2. So how do I select these? What I'm going to do is click on the first one, scroll down to the last one, hold my Shift key down, and when I do that, it's selected the entire range. Now, I'm going to, I want to have a title in here that's going to last about, for the first 2.5 seconds. So that is about, you can see that this is 24 frames a second. So 224, it switches over to 3 seconds. So I'm going to, put this something around 212. So that gives me 2.5 seconds. Let me select this again. It looks like I deselected it. So I'll click here, scroll down, hold my Shift key down. I'm going to drag this now up so I can put this to about 2 seconds and 12 frames. So that's about 2.5 seconds. All right, now here is the most important part. Right now it's asking, do you want to set the duration for each of these photographs to 5 seconds? And if we did that, then we'd have to manually drag them to just a few frames. That's going to be bad. We don't want that to happen. So we're going to click Frames. And we are going to switch this to 2 frames a second, because we know this is at this project is at 24 frames a second. So 2 frames a second, and now click Done. All right. So now I can zoom in by grabbing this right here, this slider, and I can see where my project is, and I can see that. So I'll just play this through here and see how it looks. Okay. All right. So now I'm ready to add my titles and credits and music. So remember that the titles are right here, and so you can find an appropriate title, whatever you want to call it, Pixilation or something else, and then add a credit at the end, and then head on over to music, and you can find either some sound effects or some free music that you might want to pop in here. So it's not a silent movie. So that is the basics of how to finish this project.